Let me check.
I got it.
Camera girl Haley, always on the job. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Emily.
And Sarah.
For your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Tuesday, June 11th, B-Day. Please stand for the pledge and the Dundalk Middle School Code of Conduct. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated. Now let's find out what happened on this date in history.
Here's a look at this day in history. June 11th.
In 1770, British Captain James Cook discovered the Great Barrier Reef off Australia. On this day in 1977, Seattle Slew proved he was a super steed when he won the Belmont Stakes. He remains racing's only undefeated Triple Crown champion. In 2004, former President Ronald Reagan was mourned at a state funeral in Washington and laid to rest in California. And on this day in 1979, Hollywood's most famous cowboy died at the age of 72. John Wayne earned worldwide fame depicting all-American characters. In his last film, The Shootist, Wayne played a gunslinger dying of cancer, the same fate he suffered. The Duke was surrounded by his family when he rode off into his own final sunset. And that's this day in history.
Attention, yearbooks are in. If you would still like to purchase one, we have a limited number of yearbooks left. Softcover will be $28 and hardcover $35. We will only accept cash. Please submit orders to Ms. Weber or Mr. Slavin. And now here's Emily with our word of the day.
Today's word of the day is negligent. A driver who is negligent about obeying traffic regulations may end up causing an accident. And again, today's word of the day is negligent. Wednesday during period 10, we will hold locker clean out. At 2:35, Mr. Barish will announce the clean out. Students are to immediately clean out their lockers, then have a seat in homeroom. At which time, homeroom teachers will check lockers and halls to ensure they are clear. Everything that can be washed, eaten, or drank must go home, along with that stack of outdated papers piling up on the bottom of the locker. Mr. Augustiniak will ensure that trash cans are placed throughout the building as well.
Please return all library books as soon as possible. They are considered overdue now. And again, please return all library books as soon as possible. They are considered overdue. Now let's get a check on the weather from Madison.
Good morning, this is Madison here with your WDMS weather for June 11th. Today, partly sunny, scattered showers this afternoon. Highs in the low 80s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. That was your WDMS weather. Now here are the temperatures for the next 7 days.
Thanks, Madison.
Now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. The Center Muhammad with a few words of wisdom. Someone once said, "Teachers are the true heroes of the world." The dictionary defines a hero as someone admired for his strength and courage. The word courage comes from the Latin word cor, which means the heart. Teachers teach because they care, because they believe they can make a positive contribution to your life so that you can grow up and make a positive contribution to the world. Teachers teach because they want to make a difference in your life. Today, acknowledge your teachers for caring enough to teach. Give them a hug or a thank you note and a few words of wisdom and of support. With something to think about, does Dentist Muhammad make it a great day or not? The choice is yours.
And now here's a special announcement from Dr. Dance.
Wait, it's not summer yet, but it is the last week of school. And as middle school students, I am so proud of all of you for the hard work you've done this school year. And you should be too. Now, I bet you're expecting me to tell you to keep working hard over the summer. But I'm not going to say that. Well, not exactly. Instead, I'm going to tell you to enjoy the next couple of months. Go to the movies, swim, eat some ice cream, ride your bike, do whatever is fun for you. You might discover that you learned something along the way. Try visiting a library, or playing a game of words with friends, or visiting a museum. Talk to family members and neighbors about their jobs and hobbies. Maybe cook, make some art, or even build something. You even can design your own science experiments. There are so many ways to learn a thing or two while you're also having fun. And, speaking of the library, how about getting a jump start on some reading for next school year? You know that everyone will be rushing to the library during the last week of summer, looking for the same book you're looking for, and maybe taking it off the shelf so that you can't find it. If you start early, you'll be able to choose from all of the books, not just the books that are left over. And you won't feel rushed to finish it, so you'll have time to relax and enjoy the reading. No pressure now, just a thought. Before I end, I want to say thank you. I've had a great first year as superintendent of Baltimore County Public Schools, and it was mostly because of great, smart, interesting students just like you. I wish you all a fun, productive, and most importantly, a safe summer. I want you to have the best summer you've ever had, and I can't wait to see you in August.
And now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. I want to thank all students who completed their middle school survey, and I know there's still a few homerooms that need to complete that. So again, I want to thank students for your honest and open feedback of transforming middle schools regarding instructional programs and also extracurricular activities. So again, thank you to all students for completing this survey. Your responses will be kept confidential and used in the middle school office to help improve all middle schools in Baltimore County Public Schools. Today in homeroom, you should have received a copy of the MSDE, Maryland State Department of Education, Dundalk Middle School score, which is called the School Progress Index, or SPI. And all students at Dundalk Middle School, as I've said all year long, you should be very proud of your accomplishments, because the score that says .9952 or 952, what does that mean? Well, at the end of the day, it means of the 5 strands of Maryland, 1 being the highest and 5 being the lowest, Dundalk Middle School was a strand 2. So 27 middle schools, according to the state, they viewed us as being in the top 4 middle schools based on our own student achievement and school performance. So I'm proud of each and every one of the students at Dundalk Middle School for helping to make Dundalk Middle School a really good school. I'm hopeful and confident that next year we're going to move from a good school to a great school, and that's all going to be based on the great students that we have at DMS. So again, please make sure that form that you received today at homeroom goes home to your parents. It will also be accessible on our Edline website. But all students, you should be proud of yourselves because, again, MSDE, Maryland State Department of Education, has identified DMS as a Strand 2 school. And of all 27 middle schools, that puts us in the top 4 based on Maryland school and Baltimore County's criteria for moving education forward. So again, congratulations to all students for doing a really good job, and I'm proud of each and every one of you for your contributions to making Dundalk Middle School a really good school and helping us to become, hopefully in the near future, a great school. Have a wonderful day. Now back to Emily and Intisar.
This is Intisar.
And Emily reminding you to
Stay classy, Dundalk Middle School.